Let's get into the trading basics. Let's talk about what we trade. In this program, we are focusing on 3 key markets that are perfect for traders: US stocks, forex pairs, commodities and metals. These markets are super flexible and offer high liquidity, so it's easy to jump in and out of trades quickly. Whether you are into fast-paced, short-term trades or prefer to play the long game, there's something here for everyone. Plus, with 24/5 trading hours, you can trade whenever it suits you, day or night. It's all about making it work for your schedule. The stock market is where stocks of publicly traded companies are bought and sold. It's like a giant marketplace for investments. Major exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq are where most of this action happens. Why trade in the stock market? The stock market is super popular because of its liquidity. It's one of the easiest places to quickly buy or sell without much hassle. Plus, there's a ton of options with thousands of companies to choose from in sectors like tech, healthcare, and finance. Another perk, the market is transparent. Public companies have to regularly share their financial info, so you get the insights you need to make smarter trading decisions. What are we trading? In this program, we are focusing on large cap US stocks. Think big names like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. These stocks are great for active traders because they usually have high volume, or in other words, lots of people trading them, and volatility, prices that move a lot. Why choose stocks? Stocks are perfect for traders because of their consistent price movements, giving you daily opportunities to trade. Plus, you'll be trading some of the most well-known companies out there, with tons of available market data to guide your decisions. For traders like you, day traders, if you're into quick, short-term trades, the stock market is ideal. Price movements happen fast, especially around news events or earning reports. Swing traders prefer holding positions for a few days or weeks. The stock market works great for that too. With trends, you can spot using technical analysis and fundamentals. Whether you're here for fast-paced action or longer-term opportunities, the stock market has something for every trader. All right, guys, we are right here on our Campus Fund trading platform, which is TradingView, where we analyze and execute all our trades. And I want to quickly show you how you can find all these markets and assets that we are able to trade. And by the way, it's quite a lot of markets. For instance, you can trade more than 1,000 stocks, so knock yourself out by trading a bunch of stocks. And we'll also start with stocks, and I'll show you how to find them. So on the platform, you go to the top left and you just click here on symbol search. You click on it and then this window opens. But you can not only trade stocks, you can also trade equity indices. So just quickly, what is an equity index? An equity index refers to a stock market index that tracks the performance to a basket, to a selected group of stocks, like the S&P 500, like the Nasdaq, like the Dow Jones. So for the US equity indices, you cannot just type in Dow Jones, you need the CFD symbol. So the Dow Jones, you see it's already open, it says US 30. You type in US 30 and it will pop up. You click on it and the window, you see the chart will open. You can change the time frame, daily, weekly, 60 minutes, 1 minute, whatever you want. Now you click again on symbol search, and to find the Nasdaq, you just type in US 100. It will, by the way, you see if I just type in US, you can find it as well. You see, you find the US 100, the Nasdaq, the US 30, and also the S&P 500, which is the US 500 here. If I click on it and you see it will open again, I can change the time frame. Let's put daily time frame. Now, that's the US market. I can also trade the German market, and that's the DAX, the German DAX. You see DAX 40. I open it and boom, here we have the DAX. I can trade the UK market. It's UK, and you see UK 100. And I can also trade the Nikkei, the JP 225, the Nikkei 225. All right, I can click on it and I get the chart. Now, these are equity indices. Let's go now to the stocks. And as I said, you can trade more than 1,000 stocks. So you find everything here on our platform, and you can trade everything. So Apple, you just type in Apple. You can just type in here the name, very easy. And you see here, you can type in the symbol as well if you want to, AAPL. You will find Apple, but if you don't know the symbol, you just type in Apple and you get that here. And you click on it and there we go. Well, again, you find everything. NVIDIA, right? AI. Here you go. You have NVIDIA. And well, you find everything like Disney. You say Walt Disney, you can trade Disney here, or even Starbucks, right? Maybe you want to trade Starbucks at some point of time. Here you go. You find everything on our platform. This is how you find it, stocks and equity indices. Thank you for watching. Let's continue with the lesson. What's Forex? Forex, short for foreign exchange, is the world's biggest financial market with over 6 trillion traded every single day. It's where people buy and sell national currencies from all around the globe. Here's how it works. In Forex, you trade currency pairs, like Euro US dollar, by anticipating whether one currency will go up or down in value compared to the other. Why trade Forex? The Forex market has some pretty exciting perks. High liquidity. It's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, with constant trading happening across the world. That means you can jump in or out of trades whenever you want. Leverage. Many Forex brokers offer high leverage, so with a small investment, you can control much bigger trades. It's a great way to maximize your potential profits. But remember, risks are higher too. If you're looking for a dynamic and accessible market, Forex might be just your thing. Let's talk about currency pairs. A currency pair shows how much one currency is worth compared to another. For example, with Euro US dollar, the euro is the base currency and the US dollar is the quote currency. If the exchange rate is 1.1, that means 1 euro equals 1.1 US dollars. There are a few types of currency pairs, each with different level of popularity. Major pairs are the most traded ones, like Euro dollar, Great British Pound US dollar, and USD Japanese yen. Then there are minor pairs, which are still common but less liquid. Examples include Euro British Pound or Aussie New Zealand dollar. Finally, you've got exotic pairs, which combine a major currency with one from an emerging market, like US dollar and Turkish lira. Alright guys, we are already back on our Campus Fund trading platform, which is TradingView, where we analyze and execute also all our Forex trades. And I quickly want to show you how to find all these Forex pairs that we can trade. And it's the same procedure than with stocks. And you go to the top left and you click on the symbol search. And again, you see I have already Euro US dollar here loaded. So what you want to do is basically just type in the symbol, the Forex pair that you want to trade. And if you just type in Euro, it will show you all the Euro related Forex pairs. And you have here the major pair, the Euro US dollar. And well, other major pairs like the Great British Pound US dollar, just type in GBP and you will find all Great British Pound related Forex pairs. And here, if you want to trade a minor pair, for instance, like the Great British Pound Japanese yen, you just click on it and you find it. Well, also a very popular pair is the USD JPY, which is the US dollar Japanese yen. So you can just also type in the US dollar and it will show all the pairs with the US dollar. And these are basically all the major pairs here that we can trade. US dollar, Canadian dollar, USD Swiss franc, USD Japanese yen, Aussie US dollar, Euro US dollar, British pound US dollar, New Zealand US dollar. Well, and down here you have more markets with the US dollar, but we will get to that later. All right, that's already Forex. Very simple, very straightforward. Let's get back to the lesson. What are metals? Metals like gold XAU and silver XAG are physical assets that people have trusted for centuries to hold their value. They are actively traded on global markets and are popular not just as investments, but also as a way to protect against economic uncertainty. When markets get shaky, traders often turn to metals as a safe place for their money. Why trade metals? Metals are known as safe haven assets. This means their value tends to stay steady or even climb when the broader market struggles. Plus, gold and silver are highly liquid and volatile, meaning they're actively traded and experience sharp price movements. This creates opportunities for traders to profit whether prices are going up or down. What are commodities? Commodities are raw materials like oil, gas, wheat, corn, and of course metals. They're traded on futures markets or through CFDs and are essential in industries worldwide. Simply put, commodities are the backbone of many economies. Why trade commodities? Commodity prices are driven by supply and demand, so they react quickly to global events, seasonal trends, and geopolitical shifts. They are also great inflation hedge. As the cost of goods rises, the value of commodities often follows suit, making them a smart addition to your trading strategy. Check out the PDF below this video for a full list of tradable symbols at Campus Fund. Alright guys, we are back on our Campus Fund trading platform, which is TradingView, and I want to show you now how you can trade or find all the commodities that we can trade with Campus Fund, and they are quite a lot. And we can categorize them in different groups. Let's start with the precious metals. And I opened already gold. For that again, the process how to find them, procedure is always the same. You go to the top left, click on symbol search, and you can either, you see gold as XAUUSD, or you just type in gold and you find it as well here. You can also type in just USD and you find down here XAUUSD, and there you find basically also the other precious metals that you can trade, which is XAGUSD, silver, XAUUSD, gold, XPDUSD, palladium, and platinum XPT. So you can trade 4 precious metals here with Campus Fund. You can also trade, you see that already here, energy products. So crude oil, very popular market to trade, WTI and Brent oil. You just click on it and the chart will open. And I'm very actually proud that we also brought agricultural markets into Campus Fund. So you can trade, for instance, soybean. Just type in the name soy and it shows soybean. Or you can trade, for instance, also wheat, a bunch of agricultural markets, type in wheat and it will show you wheat, and you can click on it and the chart will open. All right, guys, so that's it for the commodities. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this lesson and I see you in the next one.